Yo, is this thing on? Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy Rich right here, Southern Cali. The Outlaws are back. If you didn't know, well, now you know. This is the best show on the block. Guaranteed to be the best. Some else, some new, some original, something to get you to break outside the box, restructure your mindset, reanalyze the norm, get you to think and strategize, re-strategize, blueprint, put it all into effect, and see what you come up with. I hope you guys are having a great day. Above and beyond epic, better than average, stupendous, phenomenal, blessed, glorious, triumphant. I hope that you're getting the most out of this experience that we call life a day at a time. I really hope that the day we met through via video, and you started watching my stuff, that your mind, your body, and your soul and your emotions began to change and balance out. And if you were lost, you began to find a sense of direction that's leading you towards what you were destined to become. See, what I think is, I think that in society, we don't all have good role models. I don't think we have good role models, and I think that not all of us have parents, and not all of us have somebody to talk to, listen to, be supported by, encouraged by, nurtured by, or basically have someone there who genuinely loves and cares about me. This society is full of not that. Another one is that this society is full of people who don't understand what self-love is. This is a real big issue. So because in our society, I'm making this shit up. I'm making this shit up, right? Don't think that I went and did 10 million fucking hours of research to get this information. This is just what I've observed. Okay. So in our society we have a mental health crisis, as much as we have an obesity problem. So when it comes to mental health, one big thing that sticks out with mental health for me, I don't think about all the extremes. I think about depression. I think about loneliness. I think about sadness. I think about anxiety. Um, and I think about more of the spectrum that anybody can grab a hold of on a bad day. Yet, the mental health issue of it all is some people don't want to let these emotions go, and they keep them and they internalize them, and that becomes them day to day to day to day. That's when you have chronic depression or chronic anxiety or whatnot. It just doesn't go away. And because one day this person got a hold of it, and for some reason their psyche didn't want to let it go. Didn't want to let it go. So I know that in society, not everybody is taught, trained, or has studied to be able to assist, help, and guide individuals going through certain problems such as this. And I also believe that society's mental health disaster, for the most part, not all cases, for the most part, a lot of it is curable. A lot of it is fixable. A lot of it is curable. A lot can be subsided. A lot can be managed, worked on. And, and um, and I think that for a lot of different individuals, if you work on your health, your physical health, it's going to start releasing chemicals inside of you internally, and those responses are going to elevate the right chemicals. Instead of sitting down doing nothing all day, you're moving around, getting your health on, putting the right nutrients in your body, and your body's going to respond. So say you eat um, certain types of vegetables every fucking day, and this vegetable contains a certain element chemical, and you're eating that every day, and unaware, if you researched it, you would find out that this vegetable releases this chemical, and its attributes are that, as a catch 22, it makes you fucking happy. Oh man, they're sexy. One bone. Yeah. But the catch 22 of eating these these vegetables is that that you get the benefit of the vitamins and whatever the vitamin pushes. Now, I think that if you take pizza or hamburgers or any other type of junk food substance and you keep putting that shit in your body, there are no real nutritional value, minerals, or resources that are actually enhancing you. So I think that's why people end up really depressed and feeling like shit and lethargic. It has to do with the fact that they're consistently putting in more junk into their body than they're putting goodness into their body. I think that what's going on. So, so that's why I drop these videos to like put out this like knowledge, content, wisdom, and understanding that I've been there too. Like I've been there too. You know what I mean? Like I remember back in the day in my early 20s, something went wrong. And I'm not sure exactly what happened or how to explain it. It's been so long and I don't talk about it. But I had some sort of nervous breakdown. I had some sort of really bad nervous breakdown and I started getting really irrational with my emotions and I started getting really unstable with my mentality. And then I started to function inappropriately. And for the most part, I was running in malfunction mode. Like I was fucked up. Prior to this, I was a normal person. I was going to school, getting good grades, whatever. I was a kid, right? I had parents and shit like that. And then at some point, I was married. And one day, something hit me like a ton of bricks, and I don't understand what the fuck I was going through. I ended up going through depression, sadness, anxiety, morbid thoughts. I ended up getting in trouble a lot um, with personal, family relationships, and friends. On top of with the law enforcement community, I would get in trouble a lot. And the fact of the matter was is that I had reached a point of like I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about the circumstances and the ramifications of all of my actions. I was just sick and tired of dealing with this irrational lifestyle and not understanding and being able to fix it. I was sitting there frustrated that I was sitting there frustrated that I didn't have anybody to talk to who could understand what I was going through. I went to go look for professional help. So I ended up doing the behavioral health, look for counseling, look for therapy, look for classes, guidance, assistance, talk to doctors. I mean, I did the whole 9 yards. And to be honest with myself, none of it truly really helped. It showed me that I was desperate and I was in search of help and I was in search of answers and I was in search of fixing all of this that was going haywire inside of me. I was dead ass determined to bring out the very best version of myself, even though everything internally and externally was complete chaos. Like, I remember being so fucked up with anxiety, my hands would twitch. Like, I would just like, because the anxiety was so bad. I remember the depression was so bad that I had to be hospitalized various times because from the outside looking in, nobody really understood what was going on. They just knew that I was hitting extremes. And when I would go get analyzed and evaluated, they would say, hey, we'd like to keep you in for observation for a certain period of time and then we'll go from there. And so there was a lot of times where I was hospitalized and that was my life. And I didn't know what I was going to do in my future. I didn't know what type of father I was going to be because I already had my daughter. And I don't know if I was going to be a father that was going to be around. I didn't know anything. I just knew that at some point I got legally by the government disabled for life. Like I was legally put on Social Security, and I was getting a paycheck every month to basically stay home because I was a fucking full blown mental patient, and everything went bad, and there was no fucking fixing me. I went with the doctor, and the doctor that I went to, she had told me that first of all, she was the lead doctor in the unit down there, and she was the head of all the doctor staffing. So she had awareness of all the different circumstances and all the different cases that that are in the patient paperwork files and everything at that clinic, right? Basically, she told me that I had the worst fucking case she had ever seen, and she's doing her best to help me, and she doesn't exactly know how to go about fixing, treating, and helping me move forward because she had never seen some shit like this before. So those were the types of responses I would get from professionals around me when they would analyze me and try and see if they could fix me, understand what I'm going through, and understand how to get through to me, and understand if they could teach me how to route myself in the direction of success. So I did get a lot of help. At some point, I stopped going because the help wasn't working. I don't take medications. I don't like everything. Like literally, at one point, I wasn't being helped much. Like I wasn't getting any better, so I quit the program. I took a leap of faith. I had a girlfriend. See, now I want to go and attribute a lot of my success when it comes to healing to my girlfriend at the time. I had this girlfriend. So I was talking to a lot of females, and then my friend goes, "Hey, dog, why are you talking to all these hoes?" And we're like, "Well, basically because I'm bored and I'm trying to get laid, right?" And then he goes, "But those not your type of women. Like for real, I know you. You're my homie. That's not the type of guy you are. That's not the type of girl you're interested in. Why don't you talk to this one?" And I was like, "Man, fool, I bet you got pussy pictures and everything of her." And he goes, "No, not this one. This one, my fucking real friend. This was my genuine real friend, and she's a good woman. She's a good cook. Um, she's a mom. She takes care of her kids. She's full force fucking family woman and shit, and all of these really quality these quality characteristics. And then she goes, on top of that, she's a really good friend, really good listener, she's sexy, and she fucking Mexican. You're Mexican too, so just that alone, I know you guys will get along. She hasn't been with nobody in fucking years. Nobody can get a hold of her. She don't want to talk to nobody. She don't want a relationship. This motherfucker is the most stubborn thing that any of us have ever run into. But as a group, we all believe that you two motherfuckers fucking need to meet each other. You two need to meet each other. So we're like, all right, slick. And he slid me and did the introduction. We started talking right there, Facebook, and then slid into the DMs. I got her number like 5 minutes later, and everything took off on a friendship level. Like literally, like we were like really cool fucking friends for a long time. And she was just a huge motivating support, encouraging factor. Great person, but we live really far away. We live like 7 hour drive away from each other. And I was not trying to make that fucking drive. But one day I lost my job and she invited me. She was like, "Hey, come over. You can stay here with me. You don't gotta pay rent, you don't gotta do shit. Hang out, take a vacation. If you don't like it right here in my town, you go back. And if you like it, get a fucking job and stay here with me. Shack up." So she took me in when I had nothing, and she knew about all of my past experiences and all of the things that I had talked about and all of the the fuck ton of stuff that I was dealing with internally. And she stuck it out with me for a long fucking time. We were together for like 5 years, and she literally all the way to this day, like 3 years later, we haven't. I dumped her. Yeah, I dumped her, and the reason I dumped her was because I didn't want to live in that city anymore, and I think it was time to move on. She didn't want to leave. She wanted there forever. I didn't want to be there forever, and I think I took the executive decision, and I left my best friend. Yeah, I'm not heartbroken about it. I'm like, I hope she found some guy who really loves her and takes care of her and stuff like that. And but as for me, I'm trying to find someone better than that. So the best cook ever, sexy, fucking titties, ass, pretty wise. I mean, she was like a 6 out of 10, right? She was pretty, but she wasn't that stunning thing on the fucking on the magazine or the TV. But these other qualities made her extremely, extremely attractive as well. On top of being a very good listener, good friend, and just all around giving me a lot of pussy. She gave me tons of pussy. It was fucking crazy. Before work, making me lunch. After work, when I got home, got some more pussy. Like fuck, it was fucking great stuff. It was great stuff, like top notch. Hands down, one of the best relationships I ever had. So then, after that, I took the solo mission alone. I went to my mom's, and my grandma passed away that week. When I got down, she randomly passed away of old age. Something inside of me broke, and I was already laid off, so I just took off and I came to LA, and I started my journey as a traveling gypsy nomad, super bum, loser bum, wandering around LA, trying to heal myself internally from losing my grandma. And it took about 2 years of me running amok, parties, meeting people, smoking fucking pounds of weed. Literally, like the people who gave me weed, right? Y'all know how much weed I smoke. Pounds of that shit. The 4th of July show over there at the block right there here in LA, man. We had like a fucking 4 hour or 5 hour fucking fireworks show. I don't know who, right? They broke into some humongous fucking warehouse here in LA. And it was from floor to a ceiling full of fucking illegal fireworks and all kinds of shit. Some of that fucking that showmanship fireworks stuff, right? And somebody fucking stole that shit like 2 years ago, and there was no real big fireworks show in LA after that. But around the area I was in, it was like a 4 or 5 hour fucking fireworks show. It was sick that year. Fucking smoking weed, getting drunk right there on the freeway, walking around all the fucking blocks right there, talking to everybody, having a wonderful fucking 4th of July. It was amazing. And I was homeless, loser bum, traveling gypsy, nomad. But I was still, for some reason, I think in my personality, because I had my friend Carmen tell me that too. She would tell me like, Rich, this and that and that. How come you're not trying to hook up with the girls? So I said, because I'm fucking nasty, man. Like, look at me, I'm fucking gross. And she was like, yeah, but ask them for help. Like, fuck, all these fucking girls like you. I don't know why they like you. Cause you're fucking dirty. You smell like your clothes are fucking nasty. Like you're in a you're a fucking loser, fucking bum, right? But they like you, and they're always looking for you, and they always want to fucking be around you, and they all like, I don't know what the fuck it is about you, but and I took her advice, and to be honest, it was a lot of the females in these areas that went above and beyond. They became my pre-girlfriends, you know what I mean? Like we weren't really together, but they would check up on me and give me food, give me money. They'd give me weed. They'd come visit me, give me talks. I had Valentines, right? Like I had that girl be my Valentine, brought me gifts, all kinds of shit, treated me great, clothes, walks in the park. I fucked 2 girls at once. Like I yeah, 2 girls let me bone them one time at the same time. It was sick. Like I mean, these girls really fucking went above and beyond to make me happy, and I'm really grateful. So, anyways, y'all, 20 minutes are up. I'm gonna check into work. I'll catch y'all later.